What are you doing, Adrienne?
I'm trying to put subtitles into my video on iMovie.
Oh no, I don't really know how to hold a camera right. Oh, I figured it out.
Oh, good. A lot of people have asked me the same question, especially people who are used to using Windows. The question is, how do you put subtitles in iMovie? How do you put normal subtitles in a video in iMovie? By normal subtitles, I mean, how do you put the subtitle on the screen wherever you want it without any kind of special effects? Because that's actually really difficult to do in iMovie. Considering that Macs are marketed as being really good for video editing, it's actually a lot more difficult than it should be. And not only is it a lot more difficult than it should be to do, it's a lot more difficult than it should be to find out how to do. Let's look at some other YouTube tutorials on how to put subtitles into your video in iMovie. I'm going to play this one called How to Do Subtitles in iMovie.
I figured that would be maybe out of the 70s. She basically said something to the extent of, you can't take these cars all the way to your house, can you?
We're 4 minutes into this tutorial, and he still hasn't explained how to do it yet.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
We're 4 minutes and 26 seconds into the video, and he seems to be having a hard time explaining how to do it.
Yeah, that's basically it. You can't drive these. Probably it's going to be more like, can you? So maybe I will put it lower. So you can already see, actually what I'll do is I'll probably bump the font size down a little bit. Okay, where's the fonts?
This guy is painful to listen to.
Talk to me.
He doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
I'm just going to go ahead and switch the font. What do I want? How about Helvetica Nouveau? And then I don't really want that size. Why isn't it let me switch up the size?
I can't listen to this anymore.
Did you finish watching that video?
No, I stopped it at 4 minutes and 49 seconds into it.
Then you must have gotten all you needed from it?
No, I got tired of listening to the guy say, help me out here, and why won't it let me do what I want to do? He didn't seem to know how to use the program that he was making the tutorial for. So instead of watching a tutorial on how to put subtitles into iMovie, I'm going to make my own tutorial explaining how to do it.
Is Snowball gonna help?
Yes, that's going to help. She's going to keep my lap warm.
Beautiful Snowball.
Here's a video that I'm working on in iMovie. And as you can see, I've got 3 video clips. And on all of my videos, I put a little timestamp in the corner, and I put my name under myself when I first appear. So I'm going to do that in this video. First thing I'm going to do is click over here on the left at the very start of my video. And then I'm going to move the mouse up and around, because if you move the mouse here, it will drag the playhead. I don't want to drag the playhead. I want the playhead to stay there. So I'm moving the mouse up and around to over here. And I'm going to drag this bar a little bit to the right, which will increase the length of my video clips. Now I'm going to click on titles. Now if you want to put a title wherever you want, like you would be able to do on any video editing program on a Windows computer, for example, Windows Movie Maker that comes with Windows, and numerous other paid programs. The only way to do it on a Mac, hang on a second, is to click on the one that says upper. That is the only one you can use. And even then, as you will see, it will not be perfect. Now, as you can see, it's landed right there. I want it to start at the very start of the video. So I'm going to drag it to the very start. And let go of it.
Adrian, can I take him with me to go get ice cream?
Sure. There's the text that I'm going to use. That's my name, the date that the video was recorded on, and the location, which is my house in Humboldt County, California. I put a similar time and location stamp in almost all of my videos. So as you can see, there are a few problems. I recorded this video with my phone on selfie style, which means the picture is square, and there's a little black bar on either side. And as you can see, the text is a little to the left, so it's in the black area. Next, you will see that it's not exactly where I want it to be, and the font is also not the right size. So the first thing that I'm going to do is change the font. The next thing that I'm going to do is press Enter to move the text down. Now, using the space bar, I'm going to move my name until I get it to basically right over my body where I want it to be. I'm going to hit Enter one more time. And now the text is too low, because I don't want the text touching the bottom of the screen. I just want it a little bit above the bottom of the screen. As you can see, the Y in the word county is being cut off. Anyway, I'm going to hit the delete button, which is the equivalent of the backspace button on a PC. Now I've moved the text back up. But now the text is too far up. So I'm going to select this space here and increase the font size of that space. And there you go. Now the text is very close to the bottom without being cut off. And now using the space bar, I'm going to count how many spaces. I'm going to put spaces in to move the text off of the black and onto the picture. And I'm going to count how many spaces I put in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm going to put 4 spaces in front of each line of text. And now it looks perfect, right? You're about to see one of the first really annoying problems that I've had with iMovie. I'm going to click over here in this gray area, which is out of the screen. What happened to my text? It moved up! I'm going to double click on the text to select it again. This makes you able to edit the text. As you can see, a few things have gone wrong here. The first thing is, when I increased the font size on this space, it went back to the font size of the text when I clicked out of the little editing box. So you actually can't increase the font size of one section of this text without changing the font size of everything. See, I'm going to change my name to, how about 66 points? See that? My name is 66 points. The rest of the text is 58. Now I'm going to click on the gray area. See that? It's changed back. It's all 58. That's 58. That's 58. So if you make a change to the font size within this little editing box, it will change back once you click out of the box. You can only have one font size in this box. The next problem is that if you put the text exactly where you want it in this box and then click out of it, the text moves up. So here's what I'm going to do to fix this problem. I'm going to click above my name and hit Enter. And it looks like everything is going down way too low. I'm going to click under my name and hit Enter again. And now I'm going to click outside of the box and see where everything goes. Alright, it's a little bit too far up. I'm going to click in the box again, hit Enter again, and click outside of the box. Alright, now it's about as low as I want it. But it's a little too far to the left because, as you can see, there's a much wider margin on the bottom than there is on the left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the bottom 3 lines of text over a few more spaces. But because I can't see them to see what I'm doing, I'm going to have to delete some of these spaces. So I'm going to hit delete 3 times so I can see my text. Add 2 more spaces to each line of text. And then I'm going to hit enter 3 times. And then when I click out of the box, the text should be exactly where I want it. Actually, my name is a little bit too far to the right. But when I hit play and I move, then it might be in the right place. Let's see.
Adrienne, you want to look at her baby?
Our baby.
Adrienne, you want to look at her baby?
No, I have to move it. So I'm going to click in front of my name and hit delete 2 times. I need to hit it 2 more times. And now my name is actually over me, which is where I want it. Our baby. And that is how you edit subtitles in iMovie, and how you get around all of the ridiculous, annoying bugs. The other thing you need to know is that it automatically makes your subtitles 4 seconds long. So to make them longer or shorter, you drag the edge of the subtitle like this. I'm going to make mine 6 seconds long, because I want it to end a few seconds before the end of that clip, and the transition to the next clip. Then I'll be putting another subtitle right here. And that is how you edit subtitles in iMovie. I hope that this video answers your question, and that this video helps you to also be able to put subtitles into your videos in iMovie.